There's cats doing amazing tricks all around me right now. I don't even know what to look at. What? Today, guys, I've got a really special treat for you. You're gonna meet animal trainer extraordinaire Samantha Martin and the amazing Acro Cats, a world record holding cat, and more. In this video, you'll learn how to teach cats amazing things, and you're gonna see that modern training works on all animals. Click thumbs up if you like cats, rats, chickens, well, and of course, dogs too, right? Subscribe to my channel, read or listen to my book. It's a fantastic companion to this YouTube channel. For those of you with cats out there, you'll know what a pain it is to have to haul their litter and their food home a couple of times a month. If you want to have your cat or dog supplies automatically shipped to you at any time interval you prefer, check out PetFlow. Look, you're gonna get your food and supplies anyway. Make your life easier. Choose your food and supplies or any other items you need, and for those items that you want to have automatically shipped to you, just tell PetFlow how often you'd like them delivered. Enter code ZACH30 when you check out. You'll get $10 off your first 3 orders on qualifying purchases. I'll have that link and coupon code in the description of this video. Let's check out Samantha, the Acro Cats, and see what they're all about. Samantha, the show was absolutely incredible tonight. We saw a groundhog, we saw cats, we saw a
chicken. I knew I wanted to be an animal trainer since I was 7 years old. Started training the family dog when I was 10, and then started my own company with trained rats when I was in my early 20s, the Acro Rats. Yeah,
wait, so you had a show called the Acro
Rats? Acro Rats, that's how I started my career, was the Acro Rats. Dogs are so great to work with because they're just like, I'm ready, yes, what do we want to do? They're so excited about everything. And it's exotic animals and house cats are a little bit more, yeah, in a second. I don't think so, no, I'm just gonna leave. In the beginning, it was just a nightmare. Whenever I had a show booked, I started out in like art galleries and places that I'd be like, hey, I've got these cats, can I bring them to your art gallery opening? They're like, sure. People would show up in droves to see these cats pretty much not do anything. And I was still trying to figure everything out. And then I'd have all these spots where the cats just looking around and going, what do you want me to do? This is crazy, I've never done this before. I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, oh my God, seriously, what are you talking about? You've seen this like a million times, we've done this. And he's like, no, it's not ringing any bells. Sorry. I added some other animals to the show, and I wanted to really train animals for film and television, but I didn't get a lot of calls for alligators and binturongs and kinkajous and chinchillas. It's the second most requested animal for film after the dog, the cat. And they're notorious for being difficult to work with. So I thought, okay, well, there's got to be a way to do this. So I thought, I'm going to put a show together like I did with the rats all those years ago.
Maybe you could show us some of their impressive tricks and maybe give us an idea of how you taught them, just kind of the overview. What do you say?
Yeah, sure. Charmaine is bringing out one of our rising stars, Ahi Tuna. Ahi Tuna is about 5 months.
So give us an idea of how you get these cats, especially such young cats, responding to you and listening to some of these really sophisticated advanced concepts.
Well, we have a target stick.
Okay.
And we have a clicker and treat. They see this target stick, they hear a click, a treat is delivered. It really only takes like 3 or 4 times, and they hear that click, and then the treat magically falls from the sky, that they're like, hey, there's something about this stick. Right? Wow, if I touch that stick, I hear that noise, and then the treat falls from the sky. So they pick up on that very quickly. So of course they're going to want to follow this stick because it's a magical stick. And they hear the noise again, and there's a treat. Some cats I'll teach to follow the target with their nose and reward for that.
Wow.
And then sometimes I'll do something more paw-oriented. So if I have a cat that really likes to grab at the target stick with their paw as opposed to following it with their nose, then I'm going to teach something that involves their paw. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right.
There you go. So you just made it easier there.
Mm-hmm, because she obviously was hesitant, so you always want to set them up for success. Then I would bring in something that maybe was a cool thing for them to touch, like a bell.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to hit the target stick and then fix it so that the target stick is on the bell. Or, once they understand that the click equals treat, and they've learned to touch the target stick, you take the target stick away and you just wait for them to just make it like they touch the bell a little bit. They just touch the side of the bell, and I'm like, well, that's pretty close, so I'm going to reward that. And anytime they make a move towards the eventual goal, I'll reward it. And the next step will be to put it on a specific cue, and it could be something subtle where it could be a hand movement, or it could be me turning my head. But right now, because she's young and we're just trying to get her used to being in the show and ringing this bell, anytime she rings this bell, she's going to get a treat. So this is where she has me trained.
Oh, I love it. That's great. And I mean, you can see she's enjoying herself and she's having a great time.
You want to keep the session short. You want to keep the animal happy.
Do you think you could show us some more tricks?
Yes. We'll bring out Buggles. So you just have to wait it out. Because trying to hurry them will just make it slower.
That's so cool. And look at the hind legs. That's just amazing. Oh, wow. And how long does it take to teach something like that?
This took about 3 weeks.
That actually doesn't seem that long for something that sophisticated.
It's like several different behaviors put together.
Right.
Because first you'll teach them to just walk across this and be comfortable walking across this. And then you'll want to teach them rolling this ball, like lower.
On the ground.
Where it's like feels easy to roll. And then you combine the two. And rolling on the ball is even more detailed and intricate. The problem with cats is they don't adapt well, they don't like change. So if I created a constantly changing environment for these cats, then it would be like it wasn't changing, because it was what they're used to. We always had rescue kittens coming our way, so I started working with them. And Tuna, the star of our show, I started taking her around and highlighting what she could do. Any place I could take her. Movie theater or friend's house. Hey, can I bring over the cat? And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, weirdo, sure. Bring your cat over. See, socialization is the key. So I take them everywhere. But then the show took on a whole new life of its own because I started getting involved with rescue and fostering, and we found homes for 191 cats and kittens since 2009. So
That's amazing. You're so imaginative and creative.
Jax is our troublemaker, kind of the wild card of the group. Probably 75% of the time she does not do her trick. She would rather go out there and lavish the crowd and get petted and loved on than stay up here and do her trick for a piece of tuna.
Right on there, so slick, so smooth. So impressive how she's varying the speeds too. Oh, that's incredible. I've worked with this on dogs before, and it's tough with dogs.
I think in some ways it's a little bit easier with cats because it's just kind of a natural, that's one of their skill sets, is to balance on precarious places. Once they figure it out, they have that light bulb moment where you just see that, oh, I got it in their eyes. Yeah, Allie was a very weak kitten when we first got her. She was very shy. She really struggled at one point. We didn't think she was going to make it because she was so weak and sickly. We finally got her healthy, and we started clicker training her, and she just blossomed into this amazing cat that eventually became the Guinness World Record holding cat for the longest leap.
The world record for longest jump by a cat.
Yes.
Wow! Great trainers understand the importance of going in very small steps, and that's what you keep underscoring time after time here. It looks like you've got something fancy going on here. There's so much going on here, and they're so focused.
You can do it.
Jumping over cats, you've got them weaving through poles. You have 3 different cats up here at one time. This cat's doing amazing tricks all around me right now. I don't even know what to look at. What? What do you do if a cat doesn't perform, if they don't feel like doing the trick, especially in front of an audience? Do you worry about, like, hey, that doesn't look good for the show, or how do you address that?
Our audience are cat lovers.
Right.
They know. I've just learned to roll with it, and the crowd loves it. The audience likes seeing cats be cats. The fact that they do something amazing from time to time, and half the time they're just cats, gives them hope that maybe they could do this at home. All of these cats are very special to me. A lot of them I bottle raised, I brought from the brink of death. It is very time consuming, but very rewarding because I have such a close relationship with these cats.
This has been such a treat, such an honor. Thank you for sharing your amazing cats with our YouTube audience. Click thumbs up for all of these cats, and you can find out so much more about the acro cats at circuscats.com. And don't forget to set up automatic delivery of all your pet supplies at PetFlow. Link in the description. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, pick up a copy of my book too.
Go out and train those cats.
We'll see you guys in the next video.